Good win for us. There's no doubt about that. They're a good football team. I thought our defense did a great job for almost the entire game. Played with really good effort. We ran to the ball. We tackled well. Got after their quarterback, which I thought would be a big factor in the game, and our defense came through and sacked them 7 times. So really good effort. Offense, I didn't feel like we played our best game. We struggled a little bit to get our run consistent and where we want it to be. They are a good defensive front, so it was a good challenge for us. But we had a great second quarter, able to go get 17 points in the second quarter and kind of get the lead. And if we don't have the 2 turnovers, I think it's a different game. So we got to take care of the ball. Ty made a great run after the catch, but at some point everybody gets caught from behind. And we talk about it and work on it all the time about chinning the ball and knowing when it's coming. So we've got to keep working on that as a coaching staff. And then our special teams I thought was really good. We played with great effort, great coverage. Our guys were flying down. And then to have the kickoff return for a touchdown was a huge factor in the game. So we got to play better this week. We got a great team coming in Martin. They got a really good defense. A lot of the guys, played against us last year, have been there for 5 or 6 years. So they're not going to make mistakes. We're going to have to earn it. We got to block them and run and break tackles, throw the ball and catch it the way we can. And defensively, it's a good challenge for us too, because they're going to commit to the run. We got a good offensive line, a good running back. So looking forward to the game.
When you go back and look at film from the UCA game, just assessing that offensive line, and you did some different combinations throughout, just kind of where is that heading into this week?
Yeah, I mean, we're working on it in practice, and I think Ryan looked more comfortable at center, position that he played real well with, and we were concerned with their push inside with the 2 guys they had coming back that we played against, so we thought he might anchor it better inside at guard. But I thought we executed better in the second half when he was at center and Tavita was at guard. So we'll probably start that way.
Talked to you a few weeks before the season. You said the one thing for you guys to take another step is to start better. And of course, you guys had a good end of the second quarter. But just kind of what's it going to take to kind of try to get that start a lot better than what we saw the other night?
Yeah. We started good on defense. We started good on special teams. We didn't take the ball and go score like we have a number of times. And we got to do that. I mean, that's something you got to do is go move the ball, score, keep your defense on the sideline, keep their offense on the sideline. So we need to improve on that. We had a couple mistakes in the first quarter, but really just didn't execute.
Do you harness some of this revenge thing? I mean, if the players were there last year, obviously it hurts. We heard from Jason about remembering it all summer. Do you harness some of that, or do you just try to kind of focus on what you need to focus on?
Yeah, I've never really been big on revenge. I think that everybody works hard, everybody goes and tries to play, and we got beat. Some of that was we beat ourselves. It's up to us to go perform better, play better, and they're a good football team. It should be a great early season matchup. What can you ask better than that? But what I want to see us do is really do a great job in our preparation this week, really understand what we expect to see from them, and then when we get in the game, be able to make the adjustments that we need, because they're going to give us something different. We're always going to get something different. I think that helped us last week's game in that second quarter. We did a good job of making a couple adjustments, protection-wise and route-wise, and we're able to get the ball in the end zone and a field goal. So, that's part of the game.
Does it hurt when you go back and watch the film from last?
Oh yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it always hurts. You wish that you remembered more of the big wins and the big games that made you smile, but for some reason you always remember the ones that hurt the most, and that certainly is, because we were in a position to win it. A position we were in a lot last year, and we were able to take it and go get it, even overcome some of the things we did, but it just didn't finish that way.
Just looking at how UT Martin played this week and this past week, the negative plays, I think they had like -9 yards in total loss from runs or sack, but when you see how well their offense moved the ball forward, just sort of what do you see out there for them?
They got a good run game, got a good running back. big kid, physical, and an offensive line that they do a good job with. So that's the start of our challenge, is to make sure we stop the run. And then once we do that, we need to get them in third and long and third and passing situations where we can get after the quarterback. That's when we're best. Some of that's on the offense. Offensively, we've got to go score, move the ball, and get ahead, and force them to change from their idea of running the ball to having to throw it.
The quarterback, they had some questions going into the playoff game last year with the Player of the Year. Didn't really have too much film on the quarterback that ended up starting. Now that he's the starter consistently going forward, does that change things and kind of how the preparation goes?
I mean, he's a big kid that has a strong arm, can throw the ball. We like to throw the ball deep. We like to see when they can max protect and throw it down the field. So I was really encouraged last week about how we played the deep ball, the positions we were in, and the ability to play the ball in the air. We're certainly going to have to do that again. They're going to challenge us down the field, and we're going to have to be in good position to play the ball.
And we talked about the revenge, but you've seen how much that's motivated your guys throughout the summer. Jason brought it up. Just when you see it for them, you think of that as a good thing?
Yeah, I think anything that motivates you is a good thing. So as long as we go out and practice and earn it in practice. That's what we're trying to concentrate on as coaches, is that we earn the right to win the game in practice. Today's practice has to be really good, really sharp, limited mistakes, and with great effort.
What about Thursday games? I mean, obviously, since last Thursday, you almost have a nice week preparation for this. A home opener Thursday, try to get the crowd into the stadium for this home opener.
Yeah, I think it'll be great. It'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we have a great crowd and they come in and support our players. It is a challenge and a sacrifice for our players. There's no question about that, because everybody else had this weekend off, holiday, whatever. This is like Wednesday for us. So yesterday was Tuesday. Tuesday's practice. We don't see any weekend right now. So, but I like the Thursday games, and I think as long as we get a crowd at the game, it'll be very advantageous.
Just defensively for UT, Mark, what do you see there that the guys are going to prepare for?
I mean, they got the same safeties back that are very experienced, and they disguise a lot, move around because they know what to do. They got the same inside linebackers back. That the forward kid's a really good player. His ability to rush and blitz and also get back in coverage. They got some new defensive linemen that are very active, do a good job with their hands. So it's really up to us to execute.
This play from Dylan this past week just had the big hit that people are still talking about, and had the interception late in the game. Just how much he's fit in already, making a big impact week one.
Yeah, huge impact in the game. He had as good a game as we've had around here at that position, and we've had good safety. So that's awesome to see. The interception was really good. His ability to time the pressures, not just the one on the big hit. That was kind of an amazing play. I know I'm over on the sideline saying that had to be targeting, and our coaches saying no, wasn't targeting, him right in the chest, and I'm thinking the whole time, yeah, right, they're going to review it and it's going to be targeting, but he hit him perfect. No helmet involved, hit him right in the chest. They probably need to tighten that chin strap up with their quarterback, because his helmet came off a number of times. But that one did make it look like it had to be targeting, but it certainly was not. I mean, it was just a great play. But I thought him and Kyrie did a really nice job of being on the same page, running the show back there, being able to give different looks and make the quarterback hold the ball just a little bit, and that all allowed our D-line to get there.
Linebackers, we've been talking about your just kind of with Tyler gone and just some different looks back there. What'd you assess from them? I know Vaughn had a pretty good play there to set up the interception.
Yeah, I thought Vaughn had a really good game. It was good to see him come and stop the run, come and hit, and play the run. He's always done a great job in pass coverage. He really sees routes. He's got great hips and speed. What I was most excited about was the way he played the run. Farron's just a really good football player. Farron knows blocking schemes and knows running back shoulders, and can play behind blocks and slip blocks and make tackles. So they were really good. Taj was really productive. He did a really nice job on his ability ability to rush the passer when we brought him. And his length for quarterbacks is hard. Sometimes a quarterback looks out there and see those tall, long guys, and they get nervous and hold the ball and don't pull the string as quick. And I thought he did some things that affected the quarterback holding the ball.
All right, any other questions for Coach? All right, Coach, thank you so much for your time. I
Thanks, guys.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.